Team racing is a branch of dinghy sailing which has its band of followers. But to many, the tactics involved remain a mystery. Such people are missing out on an exciting form of sailing which requires great boat handling skills as well as pure boat speed. Although team racing occasionally took place in the early years of this century, it was the Oxford and Cambridge University's varsity match which helped it blossom. As a result of the excitement of these matches, Stewart Morris, with two others, founded the Oxford and Cambridge Sailing Society to promote team racing, as Stewart explains.
Well, we started it in 33, 34.
Yes.
And so this is the 50th anniversary of it. Okay. There were people from Oxford and people from Cambridge who'd gone down and taken part in the university match against each other. And we had matches against other clubs, sailing clubs and yacht clubs in different parts of the country. Team racing was only a local sort of thing that a little club at one place would sail against their neighbours.
Yes.
Then we brought in this idea of team racing being fun.
Yes.
It was fun because, you see, we'd met, if I was a Cambridgean, and I was, I'd met people in the university match and liked them, and we wanted to sail together instead of against each other. And so we made this Oxford and Cambridge Sailing Society to race and spread team racing idea around the country. Yes. And of course abroad and everything else now. The first team racing that I took part in as a young man, before while I was still at university, was on the Norfolk Broads in the sort of local one design classes, and it was again skippers v pros. Yes. I mean amateurs v pros, so that was a local thing. Now we then had dinghies, 14-foot dinghies, the early generation of the present international 14-foot dinghy, and in 1934 I took a team out to Canada and we raced at Toronto.
This video, paid for by the generous sponsorship of Biggs Wall, the civil engineering contractors, aims to show some of the tactics involved in typical team racing. We will first look round the course at various legs and marks to see different tactics being employed before looking at a complete race. This sequence shows a typical start where the 6 boats leave the line in pairs. A member of each team in each pair. However, before this moment arrives, a great deal of action has often occurred. The racing rules come into operation on the preparatory signal, and soon the teams are trying to get the better of each other before the start. Here, for example, we see America's Cup style circling, where each boat is trying to get astern of the other to dictate their direction. In the end, one stops circling. The other has not anticipated it, and so eventually has to break off. A good start is vital in team racing. Here, the blue boat is luffed the wrong side of the line at the start. As a result, he has to restart and is already a long way behind the fleet. This time, the unnumbered orange boat is too far behind the line. Once again, his team is in an unnecessarily weak position as a result. From the start, we move on to the beat. At this start, the blue boats have gained the upper hand in each of the three pairs. Up the beat, they maximise on this advantage by covering the opposition, matching tack for tack all the way. As a result of such close covering, the blue boats round the windward mark in the first three places. Here we see another covering situation. The white-topped sail with the upper hand. But soon a gold-topped boat arrives to help his teammate, and as a result, the white-topped boat is soon overhauled.
We all know which one you were after.
Besides this covering, the lee bow can be most effective on the beat. Here, the blue boat benefits immensely. bow is most useful when on the ley line, when the boat lee-bowed need not tack.
Well, I had to. I saw somebody subscribing things that were coming out.
This lee bow sees the orange boat, number 2281, slowed considerably. As a result, the third blue boat gets past him. The windward mark is often the scene of close tactics. Here, as they approach the mark, the white-topped boat prevents the opposition from tacking for the mark. Eventually, they do tack. But the damage has been done. The white-topped boats round first and second. Meanwhile, their teammate then holds up another gold-topped boat in the same way. But not everyone employs the right tactics at the right time. Here, the orange boat prevents the blue from tacking in order to let his teammate through. But he hasn't noticed a nearby blue boat which benefits even more from the opposition's misplaced tactics. This time, approaching the windward mark, the two orange boats will get water. But the second one tries to be too clever, slowing the blue boats. He loses way, hits the mark, and as a result is left far behind. In this scene, lack of communication between the orange boats about who is going to tack sees one severely punished, when they should have rounded first and second. On the reach, two tactics are commonly used. The first is the luff, whereby the leeward boat takes the windward boat above their proper course to prevent him passing and to slow him down. Alternatively, if a boat tries to pass to leeward, the reaching tactic is applied. By pulling his sail tight in on a reach, the windward boat prevents the wind getting to the leeward boat, who is then stopped. This sequence shows the reaching tactic used to unbelievable effect. The blue boats start the reach in second, third and fifth places. The third boat slows the fourth and lets his teammate through. The leading blue boat then captures the leading orange, applies the reaching tactic, and once again his teammates sail through. On the run, obviously the luff is often applied, but here we see the effect of the wind shadow from two teammates on a leading opposition boat. The combined wind shadow slows the leading boat dramatically and allows them to catch up.
Come back here. Come back here.
The leeward mark requires careful rounding to ensure that you're able to cover the opposition behind you on the following beat. Here, the gold-topped boat rounds carefully and luffs up to ensure he is to windward, but he loses too much way and as a result is passed to leeward and lee bowed. In this sequence, the orange boat, number 22, slows to allow a teammate inside him. But once again, the boat loses way and is passed by the opposition. In a team race, all is not over until every boat has crossed the line. Here, two white-topped boats finish first and second, and it looks as if their teammate will finish third. But he fails to tack for the line when he has the opportunity. He is then prevented from doing so by the opposition and finishes fifth. This time, the second orange boat covers a blue boat to help his teammate through, only yards from the finishing line. It certainly results in a close finish. To illustrate the variety of tactics and how they make up a team race, we will finish off with a complete race. The course is triangular, consisting of 2 complete triangles and a beat to finish. At the start, a member of the blue team is over the line and has to restart. From this stage, the orange boats take control and carefully cover the opposition up the first beat. As a result of this close covering up the beat, the orange team lead round the first mark, but with the blue boats in hot pursuit. The blue boats make an impression on the third orange boat, but the other two stay ahead. On the reach, a luffing match occurs at the back of the fleet, while the other boats head straight for the mark. The orange boats round the leeward mark first and second, and still look in a convincing position. But up the beat, the blue boats begin to march forward. excellent slowing tactics at the windward mark sees the blue boats go round in second, third and fourth positions. They also begin to threaten the leading orange boat. Again, there is some fairly hectic luffing on the reach. And by the leeward mark, the blue team is just ahead overall in second, third and fourth positions. The final beat, blue set out to better their position and some close tactics result. In the leading threesome, the two blue boats slow the leading orange one. While behind, two orange boats try to push the blue one back. They succeed in doing this, but by this time, the other two boats have already finished first and second and won the race. After this race, we asked Stewart Morris how team racing had developed since the early days.
Well, the whole thing has improved. The racing is closer. Yes. It's a lot of fun, and the people are all meeting people from other parts of the country whom they'll know later on. And provided team racing is done in a friendly way, competitive, yes, beat them if you can, but no dirt, no sharpness, then it's wonderful.